If you ever heard of any of the negotiation principles, it probably was be sure to know your exact BATNA, which is be sure to know your exact alternative in the case that your option number one falls through. In the case of Kylian Mbappe's contract renewal negotiations with PSG, the whole world knew his BATNA, and it's called Real Madrid. Not bad for a second best option. Hello guys, it's Žarko. Welcome to Cobblestone Negotiations, a channel where we are amazed how Mbappé used Real Madrid to his favor. I'm kidding, a bit. In the world of football, it is a usual practice that clubs negotiate a player's contract extension at least a year before their contract expires, or else the club loses a player, as next year he can go for free. Moreover, it became a practice that in this case, clubs that sign a player for free pay a signing bonus to this free player. So many players try to avoid their contract extension with the existing club, hoping to put themselves in a position where they would receive money as a bonus, instead of that money being paid to their current club. That's exactly what happened the previous year. In the August of 2021, a year before Mbappe's current contract with PSG was set to expire, Real Madrid wanted to sign Mbappé, but they also wanted to save their good relations with PSG. So they offered a huge money, just 1 year before the contract expires. The alternative was just to wait 1 year and get him for free, minus the signing bonus that they would pay directly to the player. So they offered 180 million euros to PSG, an incredible offer for a player with just 1 year left of the commitment with his current club. But PSG refused this offer as the French club's owners do not have a liquidity problem. In their case, it's more important an image that they are building in the world of football than money that they already have in abundance. But that situation gave a perfect opportunity to Mbappé to negotiate the deal of his dreams. No, I'm not talking about his boys' dreams. We were so exposed to the news about his move to Real Madrid that many of us believed it was a done deal. And it was not without a good reason. Mbappé flirted with Real, never hiding that he is a huge Real Madrid supporter. Moreover, when the negotiations came nearly to the end, his mother said that they have an agreement with both clubs, with nearly identical offers. So it's now up to Kylian to decide. An incredible position to be in any negotiations. Furthermore, he had a lot of patience as he waited until the very end. He could jump many times on the already terrific offers that he had, but no. He showed an incredible amount of self-discipline and at the end secured the best possible offer, and not just in money terms. I will not speculate about money terms, as that's usually something that is not that easy to determine in these situations, especially when there are so many options to pay someone through bonuses, marketing rights and similar. Enough to know that both clubs offered him a signing bonus north of 100 million euros, control of his image rights, and a salary of around 25 million euros in the case of Real Madrid, and according to some sources, more than double that amount at PSG. So both clubs went an extra mile to sign him, but PSG really did everything. They offered him to choose himself the length of the contract, but what seems to have persuaded him is the power that the club gave him at that relatively early stage of his career. Namely, PSG gave Mbappé the power to be involved in club's decisions around signing new players, sporting director and coach. As the first consequence of that, the current sporting director, Leonardo, was fired and he will probably be replaced with someone Mbappé prefers more, Luis Campos, with whom Mbappé already cooperated in Monaco. The moral of this story is that until PSG didn't respect one of our negotiation principles, in this case, discover underlying interests instead of fighting over positions, they couldn't secure Mbappe's signature. For more about the negotiation principles, please check out this video. Anyway, they were throwing a lot of money at him, with every negotiation iteration even more. But it seems that wasn't the real motivation for Mbappe's decision, as he is a top football player that can earn a lot of money anywhere. Therefore, until they recognized his real interests, it was impossible to sign him. Many are afraid that Mbappé will be now a player, coach and a sporting director at PSG, but I guess he got strong guarantees from club owners about the football project that will help him win the long-awaited Champions League title as well as the Ballon d'Or. After all, this practice is not new in the world of sport. Just remember how much power Messi had in Barcelona or LeBron James in the LA Lakers. What is new in this case is that an incredible power has been given to the player that is still in his early stage of his career. We'll see how this move will pay off to Mbappé in a football sense, as we already saw that with his incredible negotiation skills and patience, he secured a huge amount of money for himself. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you soon!